Good day everyone, my name is Stan and today I will teach you how to make a fidget spinner in Solidworks. And this is for my final requisite in CAD/CAM and CNC. Before we get started, let us first define a fidget spinner. A fidget spinner is a toy that consists of a ball bearing in the center of a multi-lobe flat structure made from metal or plastic, with metal weights in the lobes. It is designed to spin around the central axis. Fidget spinners became popular in 2017. The toy has been prompted as helping people who have trouble focusing and or those who may need a fidget to relieve nervous energy, anxiety, or psychological stress. So let us get started in making this fidget spinner. So let us start in making our fidget spinner. First, we'll need 4 circles. So we'll add a circle on the top plane. And just so you know, we will be making, I forgot to make it mmgs. So there we go, we made it on this. Then select top plane, then circle. Now we'll add the circle here, and the one in the inside of the circle. Then we need it to be aligned with the other circle. Now one in the middle circle. Then we will need to put a center line in the middle circle. It needs to be vertical. And let's add another center line towards the center of the left circle. Then there we go. Now we'll put the dimensions. The dimensions of the middle circle should be 36. And for the middle circle should be for the middle circle it should be 8, and this should also be 8 because this is where the holder will go, and this should also be, and for the left circle it should be 22. Now we'll add a line here. Oh, forgot to exit. Then we'll add the line here towards the other circle. Now we'll just offset the entities and put 5mm. There we go. Now we have, then we will mirror it so the bottom will also have a bottom. I'll highlight this, select this, and the center should be this broken line, and press enter. Now we will just trim the entities. Trim this, and trim this. There we go. Now we will mirror this whole entire part and select the center of mirroring here and just press enter. Then we'll also trim this part. Oops, I forgot to put the distance between these two circles. It should be 37. There. Now we have a top part, and now we will extrude it. Extrude. We'll make it mid-plane so it'll be easier for us later. And the extrude should be 5mm. And press enter. There we go. And we will also need to chamfer these two circles here. Then we will chamfer it, then select also this. Oh, my bad, it should be the bottom one, because it should be the top one, because this is the top part. So let's select it, and this one should be 1 millimeter, and it should also be 45 degrees. So just press enter. There we have, and we're gonna fillet the corners, the inner corners. So we're gonna click this corner, and when you click the corner, you'll see these 5 options. So we're gonna click this connected to start internal loop. So it has 7 edges. It has a total of 8 edges, and it will automatically fillet it. But first we need to put 1 millimeter there. Then select this one and enter. There, we have a top part done. Now I'm gonna save this. I'm just gonna save this as top cover. Let's select this as the top cover 1. There, we have our top cover. Now we'll make the other part, which is the gear. So for the gear, we will also select the top plane, and we will put 2 circles and 1 in the inside. So we will also need to put a center line here, which should be vertical, and we're gonna put the dimensions. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to change it to mmgs. So I'm gonna do this. Sorry, forgot to put mmgs. There we go, we have mmgs. Select circle, select top plane, then circle, and click here, another circle on the inside. Then let's add center line in the middle, vertical. Then we'll change its dimensions to 30. Now there we go. Now change it to 30, and the inner part should also be 8 like the other one. Then we're gonna put a line above here. There, that should be good. Then we're gonna click these 2 ends of this line and this center line, and we're gonna make it symmetric. It should be symmetric there. And for the dimension of this one, it should be 2. There. And for the distance, this line towards the center of the circle should be 20, because that's the height of the teeth of the gear. Then we're gonna use the 3-point arc and select wherever you want, because we're gonna change that later on. Then we're gonna mirror it, and the center of the mirror should be this. Just click enter, and the dimension should be R10, radius of 10. There we go, we have 10. Now you're all set. And for the other teeth, we're gonna need to change now we're gonna use the circular sketch pattern, which we can see here. you can find it here, and we're gonna click this tree, and since the gear needs 12 teeth, we're gonna 8.12, then just select enter, and we're gonna fruit ninja our way here, and we're just gonna trim all of this. After trimming all of it, now we're gonna extrude it. And we're still gonna use the mid plane, so it'll be easier for us later. And the size should be 8mm. Now, there we have our gear now, and I'm gonna save this as gear 1. Save. And we're gonna make a new part, and for this one we're gonna make the circular top cover. So obviously from the name itself, we're gonna click the top plane, and we're just gonna use two simple, oops, I forgot to put IPS again, MMGS I mean, here. So we're gonna click this one, we're gonna put another circle on the inside, then we're gonna put the dimensions. The dimensions should be 8. This should be 8, and this big one should be 26. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 26. Now we're gonna extrude it. And the size should also be 5. So don't forget to put it in a mid plane, so it'll be easier for you later on. So we're gonna click, let's check, then there we go. There we have it. But we're gonna lay the outer layer, the top and the bottom, and the size of the fillet should be 0.5mm. So just click enter, and we're gonna chamfer the inner circle. So after, we're gonna chamfer the top part, so 1mm and 45 degrees. There. And it's good to go. So I'm gonna save this as top circular cover 1. So just save it, click save, and wait for it to be saved. There. Now we're gonna make the other part. Now we're gonna make the pillar. It look like a pillar. So we're gonna make it. So for this, we're gonna click on the front plane, because this needs to be standing up, because this is what's gonna hold the fidget spinner. So we're just gonna click line. And front plane line, and oops, let's make a rectangle. Then we're gonna add the dimensions. So this should be 8, and this should be 26. There. And we're gonna revolve it. In 360 degrees. So enter. There. Now you have the middle part, and we're gonna save this. I'll save it as middle pillar. Okay, let's just call it middle pillar 1. Save. Then I'm just gonna edit the sketch, because those two look similar, and we're just gonna edit the sketch, and then we're gonna edit the size. We're gonna put 16, because this two gears has no cover in it, just this one, so that's why it's much bigger. So we're gonna click this 16 and just click exit. There. Now we're gonna save this. We're gonna save this as, I think it might be a little big. Yeah, I think it's a little big. Oh, because my bad. This should be 4. This should be 4 because we revolved it. So exit there. So we're gonna save it as middle pillar 1. Just click Control Save. Then we're gonna edit the sketch for the other pillar. So we're gonna change this into 16. There. And just gonna click exit. And we're gonna click Save As. We're gonna save this as middle pillar 2, or just pillar 2. Save. There we go. Now we all have the parts. Now we're gonna assemble it. Just click New and Assembly. There. So we're gonna click on gear 1. Just click on gear 1 and let's add the other one, the top circuit, the top cover. There. I'm gonna add the top cover and we're gonna make those two. So let's just click this part and this part so they could be in a coincident or yeah. Then we're gonna add 2 more gears. Wait, it should be under because the chamfered part is here. So let's change it. I'm gonna make this part and this part. Just click enter. There you go. And to add another component, because we need 2 more gears, you just press Control then drag. Oh, just press Control then drag. Then we're gonna mate it again. Just click this part. Oh, just click this part and this circle and enter. Now we're gonna add another. We're gonna add another one. So we have to mate it. Just click this one and this one. There we go. Now we all have our 3 gears. Now all that we need to do is for them to rotate together. And for them to rotate together, we need to adjust this. We're gonna change this one. Ooh, is it? I think it's moving. Yeah, it's moving. It's good. There. So this right gear would be going counter. I don't know. It should be going clockwise. Then the middle one should be counterclockwise, and the left gear should also be on clockwise. So we need this one, the temporary axis to show, so we could make it move together. So as you can see, this is the broken lines. So we're gonna click Mate and we're gonna click the mechanical. We're gonna click Mate and mechanical, then the gear. Just select the gear and we're gonna click this and this. Since they're already sticking to each other, it's all good now. And then the ratio should also be equal, so just check. So now that we mated it, should move together. Let us check. There, it's moving together. Oh, I just, it's for you, for all of you to see. Then this should be float. There, it's moving together. We're gonna hide this. We're gonna fix this, and it should be float for it to move together. There we go. It's moving now. Now it's moving together. Then the same thing applies here. It needs to be perfectly aligned. Okay, I think that's good. Then mate. We're gonna remove this. Your selections and click this part and this part. And just click the mate. It should all move together now. Ooh. Why is it not moving together? We're gonna try to mate it again. We're gonna mate this part to this part. Oof. Oh, my bad. I forgot to click the mechanical and gear. That's why it's not mating together. Here and this one. And enter. Now should all be set. There we go. It's moving perfectly fine. Now we're gonna assemble the other components. We're gonna insert the other components. So we're gonna add another cover. So we're gonna click this gear one and click on the top plane. And then we're just gonna mirror it, so you can find the mirror components here. And then just click this and enter. There. Now we have it on both sides. And then we're gonna insert the other components. We're gonna insert the top circular cover. Enter. Then we're gonna mate it here under. We're gonna put it under here and enter. And we're also gonna mirror it, so we're gonna click the top plane and mirror. Then select the component you want to mirror and enter. There we go. And we're gonna put it into an isometric view. Now we're gonna add another component, which is the pillar 2, this one, and just mate it with the top part, the inner chamfer there, and just enter. Then we're just gonna copy it, control, then drag, then mate this into the other part. We're gonna mate this into the other hole. Yeah. Enter. And we're gonna add another component. This will be the last component. We're gonna browse it because I can't see it here. It should be named middle pillar. Open. Then click. Then just mate it here through here and enter. Now we have completed the fidget spinner. Now we're just gonna put motion study to it. So we're gonna put the motor. Just click this one to have the motor, or we're gonna change the frame rate. So 20, I'll put 20. You can put whatever you like. So, and we're gonna put the motor. I'll select this middle one as the motor, and I'll put the RPM at 10. Okay, and should work perfectly. There we go. It's now spinning at a slow rate. There, and now you have a fidget spinner. Thank you for watching.